Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your body, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we'll look at market performance for the past 24 hours. It is very funny, guys. It's funny. Second, we're checking prices in details, which again, if you are a member of my Millionaire journey, you should not be surprised. Okay, you should not be you should not be surprised. And third, we look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? I don't know about you, but yeah, I'm looking at that Bentley. That's what I'm looking at. Anyway, guys, let me set this down. As you can see today, I'm in my car on my 97 Eclipse, the GST, and a friend of mine is coming over. We are trying to do some work on it. These cars are a little bit complicated to find whatever you need because they are classics. I'm trying to restore it, so we're going easily, slowly, and doing our thing. That's what we're doing. But yeah, before that, today's topic. Okay, some guy said the other day, was it yesterday evening, because like I like to meet like-minded people. We might not agree on the same crypto or many things, but I like to meet people to kind of way where the entire community is looking at, right, where people are heading into. And he's a friend of mine. He said, no, this Crescendo upgrade is going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And and I laughed about it, right? I seriously laughed. Because I said, you're supposed to understand one thing. When Crescendo upgrade goes live, it's not just 10 blocks per second. It's a doorway to bigger things coming into the Kaspa ecosystem. Like again, yesterday we talked about Ethereum, which I gave you a very clear example on Ethereum. Do you guys, looking at the Ethereum price today, do you know that Ethereum started at 30 cents? Do you know that? Any of you would not even believe it today, just looking at Ethereum, that Ethereum started at 30 cents. Our main competition here is Bitcoin. And if I tell you that Bitcoin started way below, like way below 10 cents, you will not believe it. That is why you hear stories like somebody was able to use 30,000 Bitcoins to pay for a pizza, because back then to get a Bitcoin was nothing. Like people were getting it like you're drinking water. You understand? And again, that came into place, and I was like, it's not going to play like that. And you're like, well, what about the supply? There are some people that were mining it earlier, and now they have bags that they're going to sell. I say, bro, go look at the wallets. Those people already sold. People already sold, because when you look at wallets, anything between 0 to 30 or 40,000 Kaspas, they sold. Go look at it. It's not something I'm just talking about. It's on chain. Go look at it. There is if you go to kaspa.bay, go look at the distribution of coins. You will see. And you're like, well, if that is it, then well, what else is there for Kaspa? And I go, bro, listen, you have to understand what a blockchain or crypto is. Okay, right now you're looking at BlackRock pushing for tokenizing assets. That's what BlackRock is pushing at. Like you can tokenize excuse me, let me turn this thing down. Yeah, you can tokenize your social security, tokenize your insurance, all those stuff. That's what BlackRock is pushing for. And if you've been in the crypto space for long, you will understand that you cannot do these stuff with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not built for that. You cannot. That's why I'm saying, like, yo, you looking at Kaspa, short term, you're gonna make money. That's for sure. I can tell you that for sure. Short term, you will make money because Kaspa, with what we have going on right now, okay. Excuse me, right quick. That's why, like, people don't get it. Okay, so let me play this short clip right quick. Okay, I'm just going to use your crypto crew to cut that video from. He got it the same thing from the interview AMA from they did Caspador, who works for Casplex, was dropping all the knowledge on it. Okay, so instead of me playing the entire thing, I'm just going to play just that short thing. Like, I'm telling you, you still don't understand the implication of 10 blocks per second, and the implication of that. A lot of people think that we are going to have stable coins, smart contracts, everything coming like many months from now, but that is a lie. The ecosystem is already there. Okay, so anyways, let me play this clip for you right quick. Okay, let's go right to here. I'm gonna play this one.
Casplex token. When we had the conference in Romania, I believe 1.5 months back, Casplex said they are going to do three major things. One would be the new OP codes that allow the stable coins to exist on Kaspa. Casplex already issued a tweet a few days back saying that we upgraded to the new node, which now supports those 4 new OP codes, blacklist, issue, mint tokens. As of now, if someone wants to deploy a stablecoin on Kaspa post Crescendo, because that's the date when the new node will activate, you will be able to use those 4 OP codes to issue stablecoins on Kaspa. Some stablecoin issuers will say we prefer to have smart contracts. Others can say, no, we are good with those 4 OP codes. Those are sufficient for us to deploy a stable. So this was one major milestone for the 4 new OP codes. The second major milestone is the lightweight indexer for people to run and use, so they can actually run their own node for Casplex, and they are decentralized, right? Because you have the access to your own node and you can see what's happening there. And the third major milestone is the actual layer 2 testnet and mainnet. The lightweight indexer is coming up pretty fast, and the testnet, public testnet, is also coming up extremely fast. This means that, and whilst I cannot give proper due dates because in development things can change, the testnet, together with the documentation, is right around the corner, I would say.
So what does these opcodes do, especially with these backed, like one-to-one backed stable coins?
There was this tweet saying we've just released the 2.03 full node indexer update, which basically says that the node is being updated and adapted to the 10 bps synchronization performance, introduced fixed blocks execution, and then saying added 4 new OP codes: issue, chum, burn, and blacklist. These 4 OP codes allows be it Tether, be it Circle, be it whoever is issuing a stable coin to use these 4 OP codes to do the same on Casplex. On Kaspa, sorry. Depending on them, because I know Kef is in connection with, in discussion with some stablecoin issuers. They had different calls, and some of them said, okay, we can wait for those OP codes, or others were saying, no, we want to have the smart contracts. The L2 mainnet release, Casplex is offering the possibility for stablecoin issuers to issue their stables on Kaspa using the 4 new OP codes.
So if someone wanted to come, an issuer wanted to come, so stablecoin issuer, they can come and issue now, like today. They don't need to wait for layer 2 to be built.
Exactly. Not today, but on the 5th of May, because the new OP codes are...
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, there you have it, right? Casplex themselves, they are confirming it. And like I told you, the 3 different smart contracts that we have. You have the Casplex, you have the KII, okay, which again, people who are working on the Crescendo, who are working on Ingrid Lab, and also the third one, who are the people working on Sparkle. Okay, Sparkle smart contracts are different from the ones that Casplex is bringing to the table, are also different from Ingrid Labs. Okay, we're gonna have, that's what I told you, with the tech that Kaspa is bringing to the table, we're gonna run. I don't think you're gonna need any other chain to develop. And once developers get their hand on this liquid gold, or should I say this crypto gold, you will see everything starts this Friday. You're going to start, the first thing you're going to start seeing is that transaction volume on Kaspa is going to skyrocket. It's going to go high because those stable coins that are coming in are bringing a lot of liquidity. Let's just say right now I want to buy Bitcoin on my Tangent wallet, for example. Okay, the fees for Solana sucks, the fees for Ethereum sucks, whatever. Tangent wallet already supports what you call it, Kaspa. All I had to do, have a USDC, USDT, whatever in my Tangent, and faster than anything, and it's even secure. It is guaranteed is to go through. It's not like it's gonna crash. It's not like they're gonna charge me outrageous fees or nothing like that. That's what I'm telling you. People are not ready, and a lot of people are not even prepared for this. At the beginning of the video, I told you, I don't know if you do remember, Ethereum, the first run, Ethereum started at 30 cents, I think less than 30 cents. Even with it being called the knockout version of Bitcoin and all that stuff, it went up, okay, due to the hype, those of them who miss Bitcoin. And when price action started getting stagnant, people, yeah, see, I told you it was the knockout version, it wasn't going to do this, and blah, 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 blah. And man, next thing you know, they started dumping, right? And this, that's what I'm saying, this exactly thing, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. Because this exact thing happened on Ethereum. People were dumping until smart contracts went live. When smart contracts went live, that is when the fireworks in price action really started for Ethereum. The same thing I'm telling you, but this time with Kaspa is going to be in a magnitude like 20 times bigger than what happened to Ethereum. Because again, I know a lot of you don't like to believe it when I say it. Excuse me for a second. Let me open this door. Okay. I know a lot of you don't want to believe me when I say it, but Kaspa is the real Bitcoin. Kaspa is the real Bitcoin because everything that Bitcoin was designed to do is what Kaspa is doing. And again, so many times we've had this argument here on my channel, when I know somebody's gonna come in the comment section and say, yeah, Bitcoin is gold and Kaspa is silver and blah blah blah. And again, I will tell you, time, patience, because I know y'all gonna throw that card of a store of value right there, and I'm telling you, patience. I just want to see your faces again once Kaspa catches up to Bitcoin or even surpasses Bitcoin market cap. I want to hear what you're going to say. What is going to be the next narrative on that? Because again, the way you see it, the only reason people are holding Bitcoin, they're saying store of value because, hey, market cap is high. Okay, it is very hard to crash it and blah, blah, blah. Although, right now, we've already seen that right there, yeah. Yeah. You guys saw not even far away. Most recently, I saw Bitcoin drop $10,000 in a couple of hours. Less than an hour or so. You saw that. So that means somebody is out there who can fuck up this thing. That's why I always say I store my value in gold, not in crypto, not even in Kaspa. I hold Kaspa again because I know for generations to come, this thing is going to run like mad. It's going to go crazy. You're going to see this price action go even higher. I do say it every time, 10,000 Kaspas, and people call me crazy. And even so, you look at it, a week ago, just a week ago, how much was 10,000 Kaspas? Look at it today. How much is 10,000 Kaspa? You see how it is growing, right? This is just the beginning. We haven't even started. There is no tier 1 listings. There is no smart contracts. There is no TVL. Basically nothing. And right now, the catalyst, we are having a double catalyst coming on. The addition of smart contracts, okay, which now will now begin to build the ecosystem of Kaspa. Smart contracts are, it's like I'm telling you, the stable coins are going to start the building ecosystem, because now you're going to see the trading volume. Everything you want to do, you will have to use Kaspa as a fees. And that buying and selling Kaspa to just get Tether, to just get whatever USDC, my grandpa's exchange, and whatever, all that stuff starts May 5th. And again, guys, I told you, I don't have a magic way of how do you do this, how do you say it, of showing you my charts. I know that when I started my channel, somebody said, yeah, you don't know how to read charts. And I just laughed at it. And I looked at him. I said, okay, thank you, Albert Einstein. But with my way of reading my charts, I can see how people make money. People have go read my video, watch my videos. You see the comments. People say, yeah, I made money with this. Yes, I'm doing. Yes, they're making it, because that's the way I do my stuff. Now, everybody, sometimes they always say, look at your position. Yes, and I will say it again for the millionth time. I am not a day trader. That is not my way of doing things. I am a long-term trader, which means I open up my trade and I let this thing run to the top of the bull run, or close to the top of the bull run. Because like there is too much headache when you are a day trader. There is just a lot of stress, which I don't feel like dealing with. But if you want to, yeah, I always give you those signals you can use for day trades if you want to. I'm not your financial advisor. Again, you have to understand that there is a lot of risk when it is day in this crypto trading stuff, okay? But anyways, now you have it. Like we started the video, people saying, it's gonna be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And the funny thing is, okay, all the buy the rumor, sell the news event, if you see them, what usually be the catalyst? What usually be? Is it compared to a coin, a project getting stable coins going live? It's not compared to that. Is it compared to a project opening the doors for its ecosystem to start to grow? No, it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, I know for sure in this crypto space, excuse me, I know in this crypto space we do need FOMOs, and we also need FUD. We need them both. Unfortunately, we do. Okay, because like if we don't have those two, the price is not going to move. It's not. But the question is, which of them are you? Or are you just going to sit neutral just like me? I don't FOMO in, I don't FUD out. I don't. It just me. I just, yeah, people say you talk, but you're not going to sell. Listen, it's not time for me to sell. I told you, my goal, I want to accumulate 5 million Kaspa coins. That's what I want to do. Therefore, I do have my leverage positions in which, when time comes, I will close my leverage. I don't look at the price. I look at the market. If the market is bearish, or I see those bearish that the bear market is about to start, I close my positions. I do, because like you can't. One thing people don't understand is that you cannot pinpoint the accurate price that let's say Bitcoin, for example. You cannot pinpoint the accurate price that Bitcoin is going to go. You can't, but you can have a range. You can have a range, which again, like I said, I'm having specific dates, which again, I'll be paying very close attention to the market, what happens on those dates. Okay, if I see that, yeah, it's over with, I'm out. I will be out, like 1995 out. That's what I will do. So yeah, do not fall for that trick. It's not a buy the rumor, sell the news event, because if you do that, if you fall for that trick, man, trust me, you are going to end up buying Kaspa back at a higher price that you are not expecting, because adding stable coins on a chain or DAG or any crypto project, be it proof of stake or proof of work, when stable coins get introduced, that usually take the price of that asset very, very high. Not only that, look at Kaspa, for example. Okay, look at RSI, look at MACD, look at all those stuffs. Daily, weekly, monthly. What do you see? What do you see? Again, it's up to you, man. I'm just like I said, all of them furthers, all of them haters talking about Kaspa this, Kaspa that. I am going to sit here and I will laugh my ass out. I will laugh so hard that, man, I know a lot of people gonna hate. I will laugh so hard because, like, right during the short term, I told you, for me, this run, Kaspa is a $10 coin. Maybe you don't believe it, maybe you do, but again, people say, oh, I said July 9th. And also, for those of you who have selective hearing, I told you, Kaspa is going to be the only coin running by the end of the year. It's going to be the only coin. Kaspa is going to be the only. You remember what happened during the last bear market, right? Kaspa is going to repeat the same. All we have to do, again, instead of being stuck to it, pay attention to the market. That's all we have to do. But everything begins May the 5th. May the 5th. A lot of you who are not paying attention to it, if you look right here, look right here. 2 days, 21 hours. That's how long we have. Not much time left. 2 days, 21 hours for this thing to go bananas. That even said a bit like, if you want to look at it, even my Uncle Toby, today, this morning, we was like, where is Uncle Tommy? Where did he go? And we were just like, my grandma's like, is he not in his basement? We're like, no, Granny, he's not there. So I pick up my phone, right? So I call Uncle Tommy. Like, Uncle T. He goes like, what's up, MM? I say, well, where you at, bro? He goes like, what do you mean where I am? Y'all don't want to take me serious, right? Yeah, y'all talk about y'all don't want to see a fat millionaire. Right? I said, yeah, we don't want to. So what do that have to do with where you at right now? He like, man, yeah, you won't believe me even if I told you. I said, what do you mean I won't believe you? Where you at, T? Come on, Uncle T, where you at? So he goes like, I'm in the hospital. You in the hospital. So my mistake is like I had the phone on speaker, right? I had the phone speaker. It's like, you aware? So grandma, you know, it's her son. She panicked. Grandpa panicked. They all rushed to the hospital thinking like maybe he had an accident, right? So they get there, you know, go to the reception, you know, name and all that stuff. They're like, nah, he's over there in that room. So we all rush into the room. The funniest thing that I ever seen. Uncle Tommy doing physicals. Uncle Tommy doing physicals, checking weight, checking blood pressure, checking all this stuff, and we are like I burst out laughing. Grandma and Grandpa, like, they could not believe their eyes. Like, Uncle Tommy really wants to get healthy. So we were we were just laughing. I was laughing at it. Like my grandma and grandpa, they were just like surprised by it. And I asked the doctor, and I asked her, I say, is taking out cheesecakes from the diet, is he gonna be part of this all this thing we're doing right here? The doctor goes, yeah, we have to take out eating cheesecakes. Uncle Toby look at her and he goes, no. he goes, Doc, listen, anything you want except leaving my cheesecakes out. And the doctor goes like, yeah, you gotta leave the cheesecakes out. He like, nah, I'm gonna eat. The doctor said, no, you have to eat things like salads. And he goes, okay, what about if I add? He goes, what if I add the salad on top of the cheesecake? And the doctor goes, no, man, you have to eat veggies and vitamins. He's like, holy Lord, this ain't gonna work. I have to have at least some cheesecakes. We were just laughing, cracking myself. And man, those of you don't imagine that hospital room, man. Look at this. Let me show you right quick. Look at this. Look at this. This is the doctor trying to wait, and you look at Grandpa and Grandma back there, like they don't believe themselves. Like Uncle Toby trying to get healthy. This is This is something else. Nobody could believe it, right? So like we were just laughing about it. So yeah, even Uncle Tommy knows. Uncle Tommy knows shit. It's about to start. It's about to make people money, and he want to look good for that. Another sign, if you just go to crypto Twitter, okay, or crypto X, whatever you want to call it, and search Kaspa. Search Kaspa there, you will see. Like for example, look, let me take Uncle Toby out right quick. I did it for you. See, you go over there, search Kaspa, and look at what you find. Okay, there are a lot of people are a lot of people are bullish, others are bearish, but the sentiment overall, a lot of people are so bearish. That's the sentiment. There's one that was talking about he's tired of waiting, and he about to go. So yeah, I just look at this and I laugh. I just laugh myself. So yeah, you can go and look at this. Like just take 5 seconds or 5 minutes. Go on the search Kaspa on Twitter or any social media that you are using. Okay, so you will see people like going, oh my God, what is going on? What's going on? People are now, they have even started to throw out there, you know, this coin versus Kaspa, this versus Kaspa, this one is better than Kaspa. And I'm looking at them laughing, and I go like, yeah, even the maxis on Bitcoin are feeling the heat. Everybody who knows, like who's been researching Kaspa, they know what's going on. And I've been here telling you, like, guys, Ethereum and the rest of these layer ones, they have their days numbered. I had a lot of hate when I made that video, but yeah, you are about to see. I'm saying that, right? It is funny right now, but you are about to see. Okay, we're not far away. It begins in 5 days. You see that volume start to go, and don't forget, on the 6th or the 7th, we do have the FOMC meeting. And you guys already know what time is it, right? When for some reason Kaspa usually pumps. So we have 2 bullish catalysts happening simultaneously back to back. On the 5th, 10 blocks per second, on the 7th, FOMC meeting. That's what I'm saying. Do not fall for this buy the rumor, sell the news event. Don't, because like you are going to see that price run. Okay, it's up to you. Do whatever you want with your money regardless. Okay, anyways, yeah, let's go look at the market right quick. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, for that we are going to need our good friend Crypto Bubbles, this one right here, because like I told you, don't say I didn't say it. I told you, Bitcoin pumps, altcoins pumps, and the altcoins that are pumping, look at them, utility coins. A lot of people were asking for what, $10 coin, and I told you it's not happening. What's happening now? Anyways, like let's go and look at the pricing details. I mean, like let's see right quick. Okay, let's see market performance starting with King Kaspa. What we got going on here for the past hour? Kaspa is down 0.9%, 2.9% up on the day, 6% down the week, 44.8% up on the month, and 9.7% down the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.56 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $59.05 million. I told you, pay attention to the volume, right? Anyways, now looking at coin QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. We do have here 0.7% down the last hour, 7.6% up on the day, 11% up on the week, and 20.3% up on the month, 17.6% down on the year. See, I told you, pay attention to that number, right? I told you. You see, it is dropping. We went from 40-something% to 30-something%. Yesterday it was like what, 30 something again, or close to that. Now we are 17. It is dropping. It is coming there. Anyway, sitting at a market cap of $1.22 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $40.77 million. Looking at Cubic, high risk, high reward. Okay. We have going on here 0.9% up the last hour, Excuse me. 0% laying flat on the day, 13.4% down on the week, 41.3% up on the month, and 69.4% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $167.64 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.97 million. Now let's go look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. We have here going right there, 0.1% down on the day, 0.1% down the last hour, 1% down on the day, 9.7% down on the week, 56.9% up on the month, and 1.4% up on the year. Okay, sitting at the market cap of $819.20 million and 24 hours volume traded at $38.63 million. Again, that volume is very, very low. So anyways, now let's go look at Bitcoin. We are going to see here again, Bitcoin for the last hour, 0.5% down, 0% like laying flat on the day, 2.2% up on the week, 11.4% up on the month, 66.7% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.93 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $25.64 billion, as you guys can see. Now you see what Bitcoin is doing, okay, going sideways, slice up a little bit, and look at that, coins that are pumping. I'm telling you, the alt season is here. You just need to hold the right coin. That's all you need to do. But anyways, now let's go look at prices in details right quick. Let's start with trading view. With the trading view, see what we got going on here. See if the correlation is still the same or if it has changed. And as you guys can see, bam, just like I told you, one of them was going to have to give up. As you guys can see, DXY going down, which is a US dollar, and Bitcoin price going up. See, that's why pumping, and then the coins that are pumping are the utility coins. I will say it again, all season is here. It is. Anyways, now let's check in details. We have here, we start with King Kaspa. This is on the last hourly, just like I told you guys yesterday, right? As you guys can see, let me bring out my arrow. I know I don't know how to read charts. You bring out my arrow, take out this thing right quick, and you can see we came down, retested, just like I told you. Now we broke that resistance. Now the thing here, like I told you guys yesterday, we need to, I would have been happy better to see it retested and bounce from there, but we have here two big supports. We have the moving average, which is going up, and we also have the ribbon also going up, which shows you, as you guys can see, we were testing on the moving average, right in the ribbon, testing, now bounce, we're going up there, right? So like I told you, if you were a day trader, once I gave you guys this signal, yeah, you would have entered a trade and you would have been up. That's up to you, right? I'm not your financial advisor. All I'm doing is, like somebody said, oh, how come you don't give us signals, you don't show us how your way you trade and all that stuff? But whenever I tell you price is going to start going, and I give you that ribbon is curving, this is happening, this is time you have to start looking at, you know, getting your own position. Not your financial advisor. Again, please, you need to do a lot of research before you get into leverage trading, okay? But anyways, if you look at it on the 4 hourly, look on the 4 hour right quick. See, the same thing is happening. Even more bullish, as you can see, ribbon is curving up, squeezing, which means it's about to start spreading, and you know, this price is going to start taking off. This bull flag that we were forming just broke. It just broke above. Now, again, I would have been comfortable to see it coming, retesting, and go up like from some kind of W and then take off from there. But yeah, we do have here the moving average is pointing upwards, moving ribbon is pointing upwards, and this price action is riding the ribbon right now. So it is going to be let's see how it's going to, for the next weekend, the entire weekend, let's see how this thing is going to play out. But yeah, this thing is getting ready for that price action, because those things, those catalysts are almost here. Okay, Monday the 5th we will see something, and then the FOMC meeting followed by probably the 6th or the 7th, whenever it is. So you're about to see this thing really take off. If you look at it on the daily, see right quick on the day what we got going on there. And let me zoom it out. Yeah, see, if you've been following my channel, you guys know why. And I tell you, once you see the Star Wars candle form, it's a bullish momentum. See this candle right here, Star Wars yesterday candle, and now today's candle is going up. Okay, so yeah, everything is going according to plan. So price action is about to take us there. I told you this movement that we started, see this big bull flag, the orange line, which just broke out. If you look at it on the weekly, you will see here that the price target of all this thing is way up there, almost, yeah, 17 cents, 17.1, 17.2 cents. Okay, that will put us right under that major resistance over here at 18 cents. So yeah, I'm pretty sure price will stretch out to hit that 18 cents, and excuse me, yeah, we'll hit that 18 cents and break above it, probably form a support and keep on going. Because yeah, if you look at it again, another structure is that all this right here you're looking at is just the breakout of this falling wedge. And you guys already know in technical analysis, the target for a falling wedge is usually the beginning of that wedge. And this one, the beginning of this falling wedge, is at 20 cents. So yeah, there is a lot of bullish things for Kaspa playing out right now, which again, yeah, I'm getting ready to laugh. I'm getting ready to laugh right quick, okay? Anyways, now let's go look at Quant, QNT. Look at QNT. QNT USDT. That's right there. That's what I'm going to look at. Again, I told you guys yesterday, right? Didn't I tell you? As you guys can see, look at that resistance. We broke it. Now, like I said, it's a diamond pattern. And as you guys can see, price is running up there. There is no point me trying to repeat myself again, because again, people don't want to believe it. People don't want to see it until it's too late. And I told you the price target for this, let me see on the daily if you can take it up there. The price target for this is right there. See the blue line, 88, almost $90 Quant coin. And you can look at the ribbon again. People just like, I don't know. I don't know. Look at the ribbon. Price has started to run, just like I was telling you, it will run because the ribbon is curving upwards and is squeezing. Another major thing that people are not paying attention is that that same ribbon is still red. It has not even turned green yet. It's about to turn green. By the time this thing turns green, you will see probably Quant sitting at $125. And I keep saying it like, well, we're about to see. Just pay attention and you will see. You will see what I'm talking about, okay? Anyways, now let's go look at it on the 4 hourly right quick. See what we got going on there. Again, it broke out, right? There is no point. I don't see anyone trying to enter a trade right now. It's a very risky move. Be careful. It's very risky right now. This is you trying to catch that falling knife. I would say wait until we hit the target of this diamond pattern, and then you can enter a trade. I know a lot of people are asking me like, why am I not talking about development on Quant right now? There is not much to talk about. They are just assisting what you call it, blockchain meetings. They are just assisting money meetings and all that stuff. There's not much. They have the ground technology laid up already. All you have to do is pack your bags and wait for that technology to start advancing, which it has already started advancing in UK and other countries. Quant is about to make you a lot of money. Like again, it's not financial advice, but I'm telling you, Quant is a $5,000 token, and you guys are going to see. Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Look at Jasmine, because we're running out of time. Although it's not, you guys already know what is going on with Bitcoin. So Jasmine is just going to do the same thing like Bitcoin. So if you look at Jasmine, you'll see here, I had the same issue, right? Remember when I told you, this is on the 1 hour. Oh, come on, let me try to zoom it out. It's better. It's going to take too long. Okay, there. This is the issue I had with Jasmine, which was like it didn't come back and retest that that's support. But again, I told you, as long as Bitcoin rises, Jasmine is going to rise. As you guys can see, Jasmine is busy forming bull flag after bull flag, bull flag after bull flag. So yeah, we're still on the same projectile, we're still in the same line, the same road to hit that 2.3 cents, just like I told you. So yeah, there's no point doing too much TA on this. So there's no point of it. Just watch and see Jasmine run. As you guys can see on the daily, that ribbon, which I was telling you guys, pay attention to the ribbon, pay attention to the ribbon, because it's curving up. Look at it, it's just turned green, which is a sign of bullish momentum. This thing is about to go to this price target, which is 2.3 cents. You see, that is the major resistance that we're going. Now, if you can close a daily candle above this thing, we're going to 4.5 cents. There's not much to be said right now, because we are in the middle of the move right now. We're in the middle of the move. If you want to trade this thing, yeah, scale up your positions, but make sure you watch this resistance. Make sure you watch it. Okay, so yeah, just like I tell you, Bitcoin is doing its thing. Jasmine just going to follow. There's no two ways about it. Okay, now let's rush right quick. Look at Bitcoin. Like I told you, I'm looking at Bitcoin every day, because we are in that last leg. A lot of people don't want to believe it, which again, it could be extended, but we are going to see. It could be extended, but we are going to see. That's why I say I'm paying attention to July, August. We're about to see what happens over there with the M2 money supply, and it is a lot of things I'm paying attention to. So if they still look bullish after that, then yeah, it's time to reconsider. But if they show me those bearish momentum, and then there is other indicators I'm looking at, and they also show bearish momentum, yeah, it's time to close shop. But all those decisions is going to be made once we get there, not now, because there's the data is not available yet. Let's just watch and see. Okay, but yeah, like I told you, we were going to break above. You remember that resistance? We broke above it, and now we're going towards that that target, which I told you, 105. If we hit that 105, okay, and close a daily candle above it, yeah, Bitcoin, the chances of it coming back down are very, very slim. But like you guys can see, yeah, let me zoom it out a little bit. You see right there, we are right now at 97. We passed that 95, which was a major resistance, finally broke above it, and now you see ribbon on the daily is green, shooting up like a mad dog. And again, this thing is heading to that $105,000. Yeah, don't know, again, please, I apologize for my charts. I do have it too many lines for me. That means they mean something. That's why you have it there. If I look at it on the weekly, let's see weekly and see, let's see what we got there. See on the weekly, ribbon just started squeezing. It's getting ready to pop up, like really going crazy. So like I have that July 9 on a red line right there. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens to the market by that date. Then that should tell us a lot if it is the bull market is over with or if it is not. But yeah, I like to I don't wait for price confirmation. I like to look at it in advance, you know. So yeah, this is exactly what's happening. So you having this pump going on right now, and then we're gonna see by May the 5th, which is Monday. Let's see and watch the price action on that. I think we also gotta watch on this one, May 25th. See if I have a feeling that we're gonna have a breather, probably gonna come down a little bit. So yeah, there's a lot of things. That's why I do have all those lines on there, right? So make your decisions according to your trading experience. So please do not go over there try to leverage trade if you don't know what you're doing. I've always said it every time, okay, that I do not condone leverage trading, guys. That is the easiest way you can lose your money. You need to practice. Nobody can teach you how to leverage trade. You need to practice. Okay, down below I do have the links. Bydfi, which I do recommend. They are very good for beginners. We have Phemex, we have Margex, and we also have Wix exchange. Sign up, meet their deposit requirements, and you get free money. Once you get it, once you get the money, take $100 out and practice. Practice, or else I'm telling you, you will become the mayor of Reg City. If you don't practice, you will lose your money. Anyways, yeah, let's go look at my positions right quick. Okay, you guys already know on my Bydfi, I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant. Okay, yesterday you guys remember that position was down what, 8,000 something. I can't remember. You guys can go double check it if you want to do that. Today, look at that. Even if you don't want to look at it, look at the graph beside it. You see that graph how it's taking off? I told you, little price movement moves my positions up like crazy because I am an aggressive trader. I trade at 50x. As you can see, I am up today $10,300 in profits. So if you look at that. Quant is up $83. Anyways, if you look, my Kaspa, I am still sitting down 46%, which is 4,200. And if you look at my Quant, see, yesterday I was down negative what, 40%, 41%. Today, look at that. I am still down, but it's 31%. 10% better than it was yesterday. Like I told you, you can pause my video and you can see I traded 50x, and you can look at my numbers if that's what you want to look at. Now, let's go look at Phemex. On Phemex, you guys know I'm trading King Kaspa and the Japanese Bitcoin. See, yesterday this position was almost the same, $8,000, right? Today I am sitting up here $9,900, almost $10,000, just like I told you. Okay, just if you look at my positions, you will see that here, Jasmine, yeah, I'm still lagging behind on Jasmine, 65% down, which is 7,200. But on my Kaspa, I am up 23%, which is almost $1,000. Like I told you, I trade at 50x. You can pause this thing and you can look at it if that's what you're interested in doing. Okay, like I said, that's my way of trading. You will see these accounts. Okay, I will show you. Anyways. Now, if you go last but not the least, we look at Wix exchange. There, I am trading King Kaspa. I am also trading Cubic. High risk, high reward. As you guys can see, there, I'm almost at 4,000. Yesterday, I was sitting at what, $3,000 or 2,800. I can't recall. You can go back on my videos and watch. But you see, today, I am sitting $3,700. If you look at my contracts, you will see here on my Cubic, I am still down 13%, which is almost $250. And on my Kaspa, I am up 52%, which is $600. Again, you see, very aggressive trader. You can look at all my positions; they are all the same. I trade at 50x. You can pause the video if that's what you are interested in doing. Okay, so it is the way I trade. I will show you these accounts in 6 figures, and you will see. Because that's me. I feel comfortable at 50x, and that's anything else other than that is boring to me. So anyways guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We are trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we talked about today. Okay, don't forget to share so that other millionaire minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. Like I said, man, we're gonna have us that maxi mug party very soon. And yeah, for the other coins, before I forget, I have not forgotten about them. Trust me, I'm making a video which will be talking about our Quant, our Jasmine, our Cubic, all of it together. Okay, yeah. Anyways guys, until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourself. Okay, and bye bye.